One of the ones I wanted to talk about, because I know this, I know people that are this personally affected. Anthropic tightens usage limits for Claude code without telling users. This is something that actually happened
Oh.
later last week, but it was after Wednesday, so I figured we might not have caught it on the news show. But basically, a lot of people know that Anthropic has this 200 a month max plan, and while that may not be a good solution for me, I actually do know quite a bit of like developers, coders, and stuff like that who really saw that as the best money going. Regardless, he was talking about how it's saving him like hundreds of dollars a month, and I think Anthropic saw that immediately. One person in this article even talks about how they were well aware that they were asking $1,000 worth of calls per day on a $200 plan, and they're like, it's not that people who are those kind of max users, it's not that they mind, it's that there really wasn't clear communication about it. And as person pointed out in the article, it just breeds distrust. And Anthropic doesn't need that, right? Like they are, I think, a pretty well trusted company. And so if this was a misstep by Anthropic, I think they definitely should have had a better, clearer communication, especially to those power users who are basically, Anthropic was like losing money. I mean, it was pretty obvious they're losing money at $200 a month, which when you think about it, sounds high if you're comparing it to a ChatGPT, but it's just a totally different use case at that level. And they're using, because Claude is so good at coding now and its tools, that I know a lot of people who are like leaning heavy on it. And as one person pointed out, this is a TechCrunch article, they said it basically broke their program. It's what they were relying on. They could no longer go forward because of this throttling back. And it caught them off guard while they're in the middle of a development cycle, which you can imagine how stressful that would be. Is if you think you have this really reliable tool and everything's moving along, and all of a sudden you get a cap, and it's like, come back in 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So just something they need to work through. Hopefully Anthropic does the right thing and communicates correctly. They're having power throttle issues and probably cost issues. And the fact of the matter is, they probably need to have higher and higher tiers that go above 200, because there's people who will eat all of that up, and there's a price point for that. So go after it, go figure it out.